Hello. All right. Welcome back to this map, this Yeti map. I should have thought of what I was going to say before I started streaming, but it's been a little bit. Turn down the volume a little for myself. Okay. Is chat working? Don't see it showing up. Also caps lock. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we're back here on this map from 3 months ago. And I want to see if there's anything we can do to improve the production, since we're sort of been stuck for a while. I haven't looked at it since the last time we streamed. Delivered cargo. Everything's sort of steady. Yeah. Hey Eric and hey Tauntless. Welcome. We'll check on production. I guess we can unpause and see how much this lags. How's my connection doing? Good. Okay. Yes. And I know in the new what is this, 1.12 or 1.11 or 1.10 before? Not been keeping up, but I think, yeah, we get 60 frames per second now or something. I don't know what changed. I thought it was a little different, but I can't really tell on this map. It might just be slower because of all the trains on this one. We'll check in on how everything's doing. We've got a lot of building, well, not a lot, but some building materials. 77% transported. Not the best. What is there any jams anywhere? Some trains waiting for the main line. Some trains waiting out here. Yeah, so I guess there's still things to improve on this map. Yeah, it's pretty smooth. I guess you can't see it on YouTube anyway, because YouTube's at whatever frames per second it is, 30. Let me turn this down. Okay, yeah, so let's deal with this here. Been rusty, let's see. Yeah, really rusty. Are all these trains trying to go to the left side or the top side? Seems like it. Well, that one wants to go that way. (2284). Yeah, so I've not actually played OpenTTD in some amount of time. Since the last stream, basically, or the last video. So I'm a little rusty, but we'll get back into it. I feel like I've done this track before, but I guess I'm just imagining that. So I'm gonna bring this underneath. What turn length did I decide to do here? Like 4? So then we go under the tracks here, which will let us get this split a little nicer. And then let's also move this track back a little bit. raise this up, I guess. Lower that instead. And we'll adjust this split. How do I want to do this? Let me just stop the trains. So get rid of this and that track once that train gets out of the way. Get rid of this crossover. And now we have a sort of proper mixer here. Get these signals down. That looks good. We want to double up the bridges, or definitely do something about this here. Need a proper distribution for these tracks. This will definitely need to be a bit wider. I mean, practically speaking, I should probably do this in a few stages instead of just doing it all at once. Maybe we can do it 2 to 2 and then each of those to 3, I think is reasonable. Let's just find a spot to split these together. I guess because of the bridges, I don't really... I think it'd be better to bridge the other line here because we're going to need the space for these main lines more. It's a little trickier. Let's put a tunnel in here. Yes, and then we can do proper tracks here. My hotkeys back in my head. Okay. How's the stream going? 6 viewers. Okay. And then same with these tracks. These are just the Yeti trains and not even the main ones. So these should definitely be deprioritized. Not clear how exactly to do that because they're all on different levels. Oops. Okay, so that's not really going to work because we don't have room for a bridge there. Do have room for a bridge on this side though. So get that in. Or we could, I guess, elevate this side one more. And then we need to lower this edge somehow. It's a lot of terraforming, I guess. Move everything over a tile, I guess. That should work. Doing here. Doesn't quite fit. Make sure we're not killing our network meanwhile. I guess we can move these over one more. Like that. Or I guess 2. That's not bad. What am I looking at here? There we go. And connect that up. We could even just remove this line, to be honest. It's not doing much for our network, but we'll keep it. Okay, still jammed up here. What's going on here? Oh, because all the trains are lost because of the construction, which is going to have an effect on the network, which is not ideal, but what can you do? Or are these all actually trying to pick up batteries? Wow. I wonder what's going on. They're all stacked up, so I guess I must have hurt the battery production somehow? Really don't want to screw up the balance of the network. Let's shorten these platforms so we can get some trains moving through a little bit faster. Let me stagger this split. Oops. So we use the middle track. Hello. Okay. Good. I guess I can move this back out, and then I guess we can just do like a 2 to 4 choice there, or split. Just put have two spaces for each track. That'll give us as much room as we could want or need. Let's shift this one over. Okay, because then it's easy to just bridge over back here as needed. Train moved, so I can put a signal down there. Which one did I stop? Okay. And then these can all connect up nice and easily. Okay, good. And then we'll just add in these split offs here. We'll have to use path signals because there's no room for a signal before the bridge. Doing this one wrong. There we go. And then we can get rid of this track once these trains move And we can straighten this out too. Okay, and that should help clear that up. Our production is going down. Wow, a bunch of comments just came through. Huh, that's weird. It's kind of lagging. Or I don't know if it showed up on the stream though. Huh. Okay. Hi Rocket, welcome first time. And hello again, XD Boxer. Racing. Exciting. Open PP stream, okay. Yes, OpenTTD. Welcome everyone. Okay, so I just upgraded this section. Let's go ahead and check on our stations. Where's the menu? Here, okay. By, I guess, cargo rating. I don't know why there's both highest and lowest cargo rating. Iron ore, Yeti 1. Okay. Oh, that's highest. Let's do lowest. So clay, Yeti drop. Doesn't have a rating, so I guess we'll go to lowest. So maybe I just answered my own question. It's weird. Okay. Food pickup. Why is this jammed up? Trains are not getting on the main line. Hey man, where did you learn to play OpenTTD? I learned it back in middle school, a long time ago, just by joining OpenTTD co-op and having those guys teach me a lot, and the wikis also. So yeah, these are backing up from the residual jam from messing with this part here. Why is this jamming up? Why is this jamming up? Everything's jamming up all of a sudden. Jeez, this is not going to be good for the balance of the network. Yeah, it's great that the game's on Steam now. You can see there's a lot more players, a lot more people watching my videos. Sort of, I think, tripled the number of viewers for April on my channel. So that's pretty cool. Seeing all the new people. So do I want to try and fit some more... Just my mouse pad, fit some more tracks through there? Or what? Ooh, lag. These animations cause some lag. And yeah, I guess for the new people who haven't been watching the Yeti streams before, this is Yeti Extended Towns and Industries. So we have some real crazy industries to play with, and basically the goal of this map is to make a feedback loop where we get infinite cargo. But that's not going to happen if things are jamming up. Yeah, I think we do need another track here. It seems like there are open waiting bays, just the trains aren't getting through fast enough. I mean, there's only one line of trains out here. It looks like it's sort of cleared up, actually. guess we'll keep going through the stations. So food pickup is still oil, tired Yeti. This one isn't actually important. How do I rename stations? Where'd the rename button go? It's here now. Okay. Let me just put like a Z in front of it to indicate that it's not important. Because this is just some random track that I never actually did anything with. Okay, clay Yeti pickup. That's a lot of Yeti dudes waiting. So how do we speed this up? Do I want to add a second track? A lot of wood waiting also. I mean, these trains hold a massive number of people. 1,200 units. And they load instantly also. Can you turn off the braking of trains? Yes, I have breakdowns off. Breakdowns are interesting, but they're just too random. They can happen anywhere, so it's really hard to build a network that deals with them properly. Yeah, let's add some more tracks here. Have I added double Yeti tracks on the other stations? These are the Nuts train set. Nuts unrealistic train set. And per rails. I guess it comes with the rails, the colored rails come with Nuts. Yeah, I mean, I guess this will be the first one that we double up on. It's just good to avoid having any waiting cargo if we can. Then we have industrial station renewal, ISR stations here. So we'll just double, well, I gotta actually connect it to the right stations. So this one's the drop, clay tired drop. And this one is clay Yeti pick. And we'll just check those. That's right, okay. Hello, Dario. I think, like, if you could somehow control where breakdowns happen so they don't happen at really important spots on your network, it could be playable. But that's sort of silly if you can just control breakdowns that closely. Or that precisely. Actually, let's flip these around so I can do left-hand drive on this side. So this will be tired Yeti, and this will be clay Yeti pick. And we can flip this around the other way on this side. And that's sort of natural once this train gets out of the way. I guess we can put waiting bays. And this track will just cut over to the exit. That's 6, and we need 7, I believe, for these trains. 9. Are these trains really 9 tiles long? Do I have to count? Does it say anywhere? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, they are 9 tiles long. Okay. 6 plus 3 is right there, and then the other one's a little bit longer anyway, so we're good to go. Let's hurry up and get these trains moving. Because now there's not that much waiting. But we don't want to have any waiting, ideally. Okay. Yeah, breakdowns go down based on how much you service. I guess another issue is that you sort of want to auto-renew trains more frequently than the game lets you. I'm going to replace this short train with a longer one. Because you can only, I think you can only auto-replace trains when the train is old. But you'd want to do it even more frequently than that just to prevent breakdowns entirely. But I mean, if you're also just completely preventing breakdowns through maintenance, I guess the maintenance does add one more thing to think about, but it sort of just means breakdowns don't have any effect on the actual network. Okay, but this is going down. Okay, good. It's not. Production and profit's still okay. How's our jams? No jam here anymore. Let's check on the food. Looks good. Did clear up. And there's no more food waiting. Check on building materials. Do have a lot of building materials. Though these numbers were down. Oh man, lagging. These were up in the 5,000s before, so that's not a good sign. Let's add a few more building material trains. And are these ones not on full load? I believe they're not. Yeah, they don't full load. They just pick up whatever they can. Do I play any other games than OpenTTD? Yes. I've been playing a lot of online chess, if that counts, recently. I played League of Legends. I guess some more relevant games like SimCity 4, of course, one of my favorite game, I guess, of my childhood. I played the original Roller Coaster Tycoon a good amount back in the day. I have not really tried OpenRCT2 though. Good question, Dario. And also like Polybridge is fun in those games. I've been playing Life is Strange also a few months back. And that was an interesting game, but very different from OpenTTD, of course. I do have... So, you also asked, do you have local authority problems? Yes, but there's ways to deal with them. You can use some tree planting exploits. Or bribing is the simpler option. Okay, so let's go back to our stations. Food pickup. These trains aren't full loading either, right? No. Let's do waiting cargo. Food pickup, wood pickup. Interesting. Are these trains full loading? No, none of our trains are full loading because we don't want jams. And each of these holds 840. So they do get the cargo picked up pretty quickly. So I guess rating is better. Clay Yeti pickup. Why are there so many waiting here still? Because it's jammed on this side, of course. I mean, that makes sense. You can't just expand one part of the network without expanding the other part and expect it to just work. So let's upgrade this side also. And we do need, let's do this side first so I can figure out how much space we need. We do need a good amount of space. should we do the symmetrical option again? I guess we have more room here, so we don't need to do symmetrical. Or the reflected left-hand drive option. Okay, so the top side is clay Yeti drop. 9 tiles long. And the other side is clay Yeti, or clay tired pick. Same length. And we can see that the waiting bay length is right there. So these tunnels might need to be adjusted. But I guess the waiting bay is going to be longer on this side actually. So 9 tiles is right there anyway. Let's adjust these. Lengthen these tiles, or these tunnels, to give us a bit more room. Okay, stop you there. And this is backed up. I guess we want... It's a little weird how this is set up. I didn't do... Also missing signal there. These all just merge together very haphazardly. Might need to adjust that. Okay, but let's keep doing what we can here. Can only do one thing at a time. Okay, that's good to go. So 9 tiles is right there. So I actually want the split to turn at that point. Can put a bridge here. And level this out. Let's put a path signal. And, or actually, we don't need a path signal. We can use block signals where we can. Okay, and then send this back to the exit. Nice and easy. There we go. Should be good. Let's check this train. Hey, Fast Fox 2. Welcome. Glad you could make it. Okay, good. Let's see if we can deal with these jams out here. There's just a lot of trains. This whole merge setup's a mess. What did I just do? Oh, that was the last message. Okay. Where are signs? Jeez, here. Place sign. Menu's slightly different now in the new update. Fix me. Okay. I mean, I guess, like, how many tracks do we have on this side? How big's our main line? It's actually... This is 6 tracks across. This side is just 4 across. And here it's 5 across, it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where did that extra line come from? Wait, no, I just miscounted. It's 1, 2, and then 3, 4. And then this is an exit. Okay. So it's kind of interesting that this part is jamming, the side that has more tracks, rather than the side that has fewer tracks. But I mean, if it's jamming, it's jamming, so we can see we have an end of line here. So here we have 6 tracks, I guess it's really a start of line. And here we have 5. So we need to fit in, and here we have 4. So we need to do something proper here. We can see that this random track this random on-ramp just gets its own track, which is fine, but we want to do a proper thing here. This whole area is sort of a mess. So that's also a fix me. And I guess we should work our way backwards, so we'll start with this right now. We might just want to move this lake and just reroute everything a little. I think that's a good option. Sorry, what curve length? What curve length do I want? I have no idea. 5, 6, 4? I guess I have it here. I guess 6? Where's the shortest one? Yeah, 6. Okay, so I want a curve length of 6. Did I do that over here? Yeah, those are all 6, except for some of these ones, but that's fine. I can even, well, doesn't matter. It's not a main line. Okay, let's get rid of this lake and upgrade this area. And presumably there was more lake at some point here also. This town doesn't love us. I guess we'll demolish one building because that's all they'd let me. Okay. Let's get this track out of the way also. This Yeti line here. Yeah, I think these could use some upgrading just to get the feedback loop a little bit faster. Saipiak. I tried playing Yeti, but it seems so hard to increase the number of Yetis. Takes a long time. Yeah, it's not easy to get started. And once you do get started, it can blow up, which can be difficult in different ways. But I think the best option is to do Tired Yeti. In new GRF settings, go to set parameters. You can set the game style to industry-oriented Tired Yetis. And that lets you move Tired Yetis back and forth, which helps get you started a little bit. At the very beginning. Come on. I want to just remove this one piece of track. Okay, there we go. And let's not let these trains crash, please. Okay. And we'll have 6 tracks here. Just like that, I suppose. So at the rightmost point, we'll be coming out from here. And we'll have a 6-tile turn. Let me just align these signals here, 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 here. And we need to make sure we have room for the merge, which I guess will be on this diagonal. Carn Bridge is in the way. We got discovered. Oof. Okay, anyway. I'll lay this out a little bit, even though the town's in the way. So you can see sort of how we can lay out these merges, on-ramps, priority spots. 2 of them in pairs to save space and be efficient. Terraform this. Do I have a streaming schedule? I do not have a streaming schedule. Did this wrong. I need another track here. I should have a streaming schedule, but life happens, and YouTube isn't the main thing in my life, unfortunately for all the viewers. Do have to deal with real life first. But I'm gonna try and stream this weekend. Why do you have like why do you have 2 tiles turn in front of your station? I'm not sure which station you're talking about, but it depends. If you mean these turnarounds here, it's because that these trains are refitting. Oh, and I should also not leave that train stopped, because that's going to really kill our Yeti dudes. That's not good. Okay, so we have 4 tracks now. This one, tunnel. Oh, here. You mean this thing? The reason we have a 2-tile turn here is because there's no space for anything else. And there aren't a huge number of trains going through, so it is something that's worth fixing at some point. You can see there's just not a lot of room. You could rearrange this, you could even put, or I could even put the station this way at some point and go all the way around somehow. But yeah, just not enough room there. Okay, and now we just need 2 more tracks and we'll have all 6. How's our turn length doing? It is getting longer, so that's good. These bridges are getting longer as well. And I think that's it. So those are our 6 tracks. Oh yeah, we could also make it a terminus. That's a good idea. Just do it on this side. I mean, there's also a giant hill here, but... Or do it a terminus in this direction would make sense also. It's a good idea. So now what I'm going to do... We have the new merge set up, except for the priorities, but... I guess there's not even a way to fit in priorities here. I guess I should signal this first. Interesting. Every other pair of signals aligns, or pair of tracks has aligning signals. I guess that's fine. Excuse me. So we'll do a priority here. What song is this? I didn't recognize that song. It's weird. Huh. It's kind of weird. Why making it so hard? I don't know if you mean why am I making it so hard for myself, or why is it hard in general, but we do things because they're hard. That's what makes it fun. Yeah. I definitely think that's the way to go. Turn the station the other way so we have more room here. And this has just been an issue for a while. We still have to bridge over somehow, presumably in the same spot though. But we could straighten these mainline tracks out, and that'll make it a little easier. Okay, so we did some of those priorities. I guess that's the first 4 of them. So then let's first of all just move this exit track over temporarily. See how our production is going down, because this Yeti factory, Yeti hut does not have a good transported rating. Let's do a large advertising campaign to boost the rating. Did go up though. It might have been at the end of the month while I was updating. This train needs to be realigned. Okay, I'm just making sure not to crash this train. This track isn't in use though, so we're fine. So there's one track down. And I guess these bridges also. I don't know if one track is enough actually to handle the stone Yeti pickup. It might not be. I guess it is. Seems like it. Let's back these bridges up. Or extend them, I should say. We do need an extra tile for signals. I guess we can just get rid of that crossover and have it split at the tracks, which are at the bridges. I guess I made those one tile longer than I needed to. That's a little silly. Okay, whatever. So that's those 2 tracks. I am drinking water. I know it sounds very... I should probably... I don't know, like mute the mic for myself to drink. I know it sounds like super high definition gurgling sounds. When I've listened to recordings of me drinking. Do you have tips on how to learn this co-op playstyle? I mean, I struggle with making massive hubs and getting so many trains on my lines. Yeah, I don't know, you just have to practice a lot, and it really helps to have someone there to help you and like mentor you, I guess. So, you know, when co-op is back at some point, hopefully, that'll be good. No, bro, that's funny as hell. Thanks. Thanks, Adam. I guess. Yeah. The water drinking sound is interesting. Okay, let's keep going. Keep sending these tracks back. Okay. Yeah, streaming is just like a very interesting experience in general. You're just talking to yourself in a screen. It takes a lot to get used to, and I'm sort of out of practice. How do I want to do this track? This bridge for the stone machine drop can definitely be moved back a little bit. Even to just like over here. This brings me to my next question. How's co-op going? We're all waiting for the server to come on again. I'm not sure. I actually haven't been keeping up with it. It seems like there's progress though. I've been very much in my own little world of trying to graduate. Random videos for bored people. Welcome. I liked your OpenTTD video. Have you continued with how do I go to a channel? I can't go to a channel from chat. Have you continued with that? I guess not. Wow, that was a long time ago. 11 months. Time flies. Well, welcome to the stream. Okay, and then now this is easy to connect up. Happy says I'm the person who has to fix the problem. That may or may not be true, but yeah. It is one more thing for me to worry about, but it's something that I'm choosing not to worry about for now. Oh, really? Editing episode 3 at the moment. Wow. Nice. I'm excited. I have also been busy with school, basically. I have to write a thesis to graduate, and I've delayed my thesis deadline to the summer session. Because basically the research isn't done yet. But yeah, a little bit about myself. Okay, so this one track is good now. What else do we have? Oops, keep that track there. What else do we have here? Clean up these waiting bays. So we have an extra line on this end. I guess I should connect up the merger first. Not a thesis on OpenTTD, no. Some computer science stuff. Let's see if I can bribe these guys again. Oh my goodness, the regional investigator's doing his job, or her job, very well. All I need is just these 3 buildings to be gone. And I guess the road too, if I want to do this a tile higher. I guess, yeah. I'm just gonna have to wait for the local authority to let us bribe them again. Let's move the Yeti track even further back here. Yeah, the tree trick, I guess we can do the tree trick also. Yeah, I guess once we move the track, the tree cheat will work. But it's in the way, all these tracks are in the way right now. So we'll move them. The idea here is also just to give myself more room in the future. Okay. Alright, so we can do that now. The idea is there's a lower bound, for people that aren't familiar with this trick, there's a lower bound on your local authority rating, which I probably hit. What we can do is demolish a bunch of trees, and since we're already at the lower bound of local authority rating, it can't go any lower. I don't know what the catchment area is for that. But then once we do that, we can replant all the trees. And they like us now. That is a tall building. This is gonna be, might take a few rounds of that. Yeah, that was fast. Okay, so then let's make sure they don't rebuild that for a second. And then you repeat. Okay. And now they like us again. So we should be able to get rid of those two buildings, and that's all we need. And there we go. Yeah, seeing the trees gone helps them appreciate seeing them return. That's true. Perhaps it strikes some fear into their hearts that they see the destruction I can cause. Yeah, I think... Yeah, I agree, Undead. I think it would make sense to have a setting for town authorities where they just don't bother you at all. How long are these trains? Wait a moment. 16 tiles long. Yeah, you don't appreciate something till it's gone. So 5 plus 3 is 8. So we need another 8 here. So that's 6 plus 2 is 8. Yeah, the Magic Bulldozer cheat also does that. City Mania has had some kind of auto bribe option to keep you above atrocious. That's interesting. I assume that would still once in a while hit the town investigator, the regional investigator. But yeah, that does sound like exactly the kind of thing that City Mania client would have. Okay, 5 plus 3 is 8. So that's actually the same. I guess... We might not want to have this turn so far out here and instead straighten it out a little for these other tracks. Yeah. And how long are these? These ones are shorter, or they're already longer, so we'll need less space after them. So that's 6. Plus 10 is 16. So that's just right there. And then these ones, that'll be there and there. So that's 7 plus 9. That's right there. Okay, good, good. How do the trains travel so closely together? I have set up these trains in a sort of awkward way where there are engines that are in the middle of the train, just because I cloned one train 4 times and connected it to itself, so it's actually just one train. And I am switching to some trains that are just all engines in the front, because it's much more aesthetically pleasing and looks less weird. There are also some trains that are just 4 tiles. Good question, Peter. So if we go here, 6 tile turn. I guess we probably want 2 tracks in for this. So we'll have a 2 to 6 mixer somehow. We could do it the easy way by having crossovers. Try that. I guess if there's going to be a turn right here, we don't want that style. Well, that's more than 6 tiles, so that's fine. This one will not be more than 6 tiles. Yeah, this is a new GRF. This is the Yeti trains, or Nuts Trains and Yeti Industries. How do you change from kilometers per hour to miles per hour? I am using kilometers per hour, but the way you would change that is in game options? No, I guess that's in the settings. Speed, units, yeah, metric. I wonder why the currency is treated differently from all the other localization settings. Oh, you can do game units now? Tiles per day. That's new. So what is this? 7.8 tiles per day. Okay, yeah, I like that. I like the real game units. That's why I use cubic meters for volume, because those are the real game units. Interesting. I guess that sort of makes it hard to think about what the speed is in real life, but it's sort of natural. So I can put the split down here, which means we waste a few tiles of waiting bay space, but it fixes the turn length. And then we need more waiting bays. We're using up our real estate here very quickly, so maybe this isn't the best option. We'll actually go back. Try it something different. Wait a moment. How long are these? How long are these waiting bays? 10, so it ends on that tile. Okay, yeah. These ones end on this tile. Okay. And then we can put crossover here if we want to. So what are the 2 tracks that we want in? We probably want 2 from the stone pickup, and then I guess a 3rd from the machine drop. I guess the machine drop can just merge into the stone pickups lines. So if we say that these tracks are coming from like over here, we could just do a 3-3 split and be lazy. It's an option. And it's good enough for now. 6. With this game units, you can finally calculate the rough traveling time for a train. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. You can measure the distance. And that maybe helps with the timetable. This is still in kilometers per hour, though. Is that... And maximum speed is more than or equal to 78. But now... the speed is measured in units, 7.8 tiles per day. So I guess these are in tenths of a tile per day? Or is that the same as kilometers? This is interesting. No, that's definitely bigger in kilometers per hour. Okay. Interesting. Wait. Two of these are 78. That doesn't work. That doesn't make sense. Are these trains broken now? So this one should be going to oil. Okay, I guess game units do not work, actually. Don't make sense. They need to be like... It needs to be like hundredths of a tile per day or something to get more decimal places. Wait, did I just screw up all my orders? Did this screw up all my orders? Why is this one... Oh, no. No, it's... I just don't understand my own logic. Huh. Jump to order 14 when maximum speed is more than or equal to 218. Jump to order 10. Why are these the same? Confusing myself. OpenTTD is Turing complete. At least to a finite approximation. Like limited by the size of map and number of trains. Okay, it's weird. Let's look at some machinery trains. That's the same thing. Well, I'm sure this makes sense, I just don't understand my own code, basically. So we go to the building material or machinery split. We jump to order 13 when the maximum speed is more than or equal to 218. So 13 is to go to the machinery... Oh, this is the machinery BM or machinery split. So this is the machinery BM building material split, which is the top one. Jump to order 9. Wait, so let's load an old save. This is weird. Is it really the same? I don't understand. Oh, right, because this is the first fall through case. Okay, yeah, no, I get it. I get it. I should probably reorganize that to make it make more sense. But yeah, so orders 5 through, I guess, 12 are the first case, and orders 13 through 20 are the other case. So yeah, so that's fine. And that's, it didn't actually mess up from the speed settings at all. I just didn't understand my old logic. So that's fine. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, GeoGRF has made some calculators in OpenTTD, which are very cool. And yeah, you can definitely make every logic gate that you'd need to build a computer, so it should be Turing complete in that sense. We have reached 2 billion in our bank. Let's continue with this though. I guess we should make this bottom one curve early, because it can fit here, like so. And that's 6 tiles. So this would be right here and here. So this track needs to go around somehow. You can have a slightly tighter turn there. It'll survive. I guess I can just put this track here. So then we actually want to block off some of these. This one's not actually going here, that one's going here. But we'll just block off the ones that aren't available right now. How do you decide on a curve length? You can put the train on like a test track and just see what speed it slows down at, and then pick the curve length where it doesn't have to slow down. I think that's 6 tiles for this map. This doesn't really fit the way I want it to. And also double S turns like this are considered curves somehow. I don't know how the exact calculation works, but I'm going to straighten that out a little bit. Hey, welcome back, Gustavo. Thanks. And yeah, these particular trains have a property where their speed and acceleration and other things are affected by the color of the track. So red is for fast, as fast as possible, and I'm just using red for everything. But in some places where they need to accelerate, you could use other colors. Yellow for better tractive effort, and whatever, and blue for power, and green for the middle, for a little bit of everything. You sort of can tune it to get a tiny bit more performance out of your trains, but it's not really a big effect. The main thing I'm using it for is for the logic gates. You can do conditional orders on max speed. So let's have this one track here. And let's get this next track at least connected, I guess. I can shift it over. And I guess I'll do that back here. So now this has actual trains on it. And actually this middle track, I guess from this point onwards, is no longer used, so I'll demolish that. Do you recommend use pur and nuts or use vanilla? I like the nuts trains. They have good acceleration, which makes things a little easier for big networks like this. And they're really cheap, I guess, which is sort of, I guess, depends on your preferences on how difficult you want starting out to be. I have not used the vanilla trains in a very long time. Can't actually remember the last time I've used them. It's probably been years ago. But like the maglev and monorail, vanilla trains are a little bit... They have acceleration problems, which makes them difficult to use for beginners, including. Is there a signal gap? Why are these trains backing up? Guess it wasn't anything. That's one. I guess we'll move over the third track as well. Wait. Yeah. It's confusing keeping track of all the tracks. But this rightmost one actually isn't connected either. So I've shifted over some middle ones. Let's just get this connected up. Like so. I'm just going to connect this one to here for now. And then at this point we actually have all the connections we need, so we can remove the old stuff, which is what I'll do first, and then we can deal with these things. Why is this backed up? Why is this backed up? Unclear. Just a random jam. Okay, yeah, so let's shift over everything. So now those two tracks are the ones that don't have trains on them. That's 3 tracks shifted over, right? 3 and then 2 in the middle. Why don't I shift the one line over to remove this curve around the industry? I sort of have... I guess there's just not... I just need one more tile of space to do that, and I don't have it. So it's fine to have a tighter curve there. Yeah, breakdown's disabled. Okay. And then you can get rid of these intermediate tracks which are no longer used. And connect it up this way. And this way. Yeah, so that's the fourth track. So we'll move this one over. And now it's the inner two tracks which don't have trains on them, which is good. And that was the last one. Buy some land to prevent industries from showing up here in our valuable space. And then we have these two ends of lines. And then we can properly make these priorities. Hey Z-Man Boss, welcome. Good to see you. We are back. And then this track. There we go. That should be all 6 tracks going through. Can you use the City Mania patch? Yes, I could, hypothetically. I'm not sure what... There are a lot of useful features, but can't think of anything in particular that I would really want right now. So let's... Streaming to your TV, damn. Nice. I'm gonna add a split further back here to go to this track. And then we'll add a split back here to go to the middle track. Sort of connect everything together randomly. Or just sort of do a normal 2 to 3 like that without full choice. And then these short trains can have choice, I guess, but they really don't need it. So I'll just put a prio here. Let's do a slightly longer one. Give the stone trains priority. We should be good on adding a few more stone trains now. I like how they cleaned up this menu a little bit. That's good. Had some redundant buttons. Did they clean that up? What was there before? I don't even remember. There's still redundant buttons on this side. Okay. I guess the short trains would have a tendency to mess up these waiting bays though. Oh well, it'll be fine for now. There are enough waiting bays that a few of them can be messed up. Now we get back to here. How many tracks in do we have? Hello, thanks. I cannot read your name. So if we say we have, let's count them. Count the tracks. 1, 2, 3. Clay pickup definitely needs 1 or 2. 4 and maybe 5. And then this one can be 6, I guess. And then this is like a 7th. But we only have 6 out. But we should be fine distributing them somehow. So let's start with the outside one. This one can definitely have its own. Track here. Let this train go and connect that up, and then this one can temporarily merge down here. I guess I should have started on the outside so I don't have to merge these trains, so let's do that instead, because that's where these extra tracks are. So there's this one. What does this actually connect to? It's just this one thing. So it really doesn't need its own. But I guess it'll get its own for now. And we can mess with it more in a bit. There's one track, get rid of that cross, that marking. Next one. This one over here. It's not quite make the terraforming. There we go. And then we'll connect that up. So now we have those 4 tracks connected up. We'll make 4 and 5 the same one for now, which is fine. And then 1, 2, and 3. So let's get rid of these extra joins everywhere. Yeah, and then we have one more spare track right in the middle, which you can connect as this 3 numbered one. And that looks good for now. This one doesn't need its own track, but we'll leave it for now. And we probably want another track for the clay pickup instead. There's some more drinking sounds. Okay. And that should be good. Looks good. And no jams I can see. Yeah, we're losing, oh man, we're losing our production, which is really unfortunate, but I don't know why. Our operating profit's staying the same though. Delivered cargo graph. It's weird, because these were up at like 4,000, 5,000 earlier, now they're down to 3,000 except for stone. Stone is good. What did we do to stone? Stone is this one, which we just upgraded the exit for. I think we might want to double up on all of these Yeti tracks also. I think that's a good idea. What do I call these? Clay tire drop. Clay Yeti pick. So this should be the stone tire drop. And this is the stone Yeti pick. We'll double up these stations. Stone Yeti pick. Stone tire drop. Gosh, these trains are getting in the way. I want to put a bridge here for exiting trains. Like so. It's a little bit ugly, but it will do. So you can see that these trains back up to right here, I think. Right here. So that's where that signal would be, and then this one. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's there. So I guess we can go like this. That should fit everything, I think. And let's make sure that we actually build this refit. Yeah, so let's see how much space this train takes up. Yeah, perfect, okay. And then we'll upgrade the other end as well. Stone Yeti drop. Stone tired pick. How do I fit this in? Do a tunnel. And that's lots of waiting base space, although it's unclear. Yeah, I guess let's not let trains block each other. 6, 7, 8, 9. It's right there. Then we need the refit. Okay, that was there, and then the exit. Good. And we should add a few more trains now that we have more platforms available. Should do that for over here as well. I guess they start on this side. And then this is the last one to upgrade over here. This is wood. This is wood Yeti drop. Kerning is not good on the I and the D. Too close together. And this is wood tired pick. And then this is the wood tired drop. And this is the wood Yeti pick. El Burrito, are you streaming on any other platforms or just YouTube? Just YouTube. You could like cross stream to Twitch or something, but I don't have any followers on Twitch. This is where all my audience is. So we have to fit this in somehow. Why not Twitch? I guess we could. Are there any people? Let's see if there are any people. Can I go to Firefox? Are there any people streaming OpenTTD? Oh, we have one person. I don't really want to follow it because then I'll get random notifications. Okay. But yeah, I could. If there's demand for it, then yeah. So how do I fit this in here? I guess like this. One, two, three. 1, 2. Wood tired pick. I know on Twitch, at least for me, it seems like it's a little bit trickier to find or like discover new creators than on YouTube, since YouTube has the whole algorithm and all the recommended videos. Oh, they don't like me. So yeah, I think it's hard to get started on Twitch, I think. It's my impression. So these people don't like me, but I can bribe them. Okay, good enough. I just need to place this platform, and this is wood tired pick. And we have this tunnel here. Signal gap. Cross streaming could be good. Yeah, it can't hurt, right? Because, you know, I'm already streaming on YouTube, so it doesn't make a difference. Can't hurt. Yeah. It's also like fun to set up that kind of stuff for me. Let's trying to figure out where to put this red track, and I think I'm just gonna move it, you know, out over here into a tunnel. It's like that. And let's make sure it's connected here. Good. And then get our waiting bays in. It's 8, 9, so that's right there. And how long is this one? This will need more space. 7, 8, 9. Just like that. This one's right here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Wrong color. And then this has to get over to the exit somehow. I guess we can bridge over the, or bridge under the waiting bays, or the waiting bays will bridge over. Something. Like so. That's good. And then let's upgrade this end as well. I guess we'll tunnel under here. Yeah, okay. A wood Yeti pick. The wood tire drop. These trains can fly? Unfortunately not. They only look like they're flying because I have bridge transparency turned on. So I can see the signals and stuff underneath. But it does look weird at first. I don't recognize these songs. Did they add new music or something? Yeah, the train launchers, the bridges. I guess this is just the first one on the track. Okay. Anyway, we've gone through that playlist a few times. The classic playlist. Let's choose some traditional English tunes. I don't know, the music's pretty quiet also, so you might not even be able to hear it. I don't know. I swear, like, I don't recognize that one song, which is so bizarre. What is in the way here? Just the track placed wrong. I could also listen to other music that isn't in OpenTTD. I guess it's my choice. A tribute to Transport Tycoon on Spotify. It's interesting. I have to make sure it's not copyright though. What types of music do you listen to? I listen to... I guess I used to listen to mainly electronic music, dance music, back in the day. Now it's sort of drifted more and more towards pop or whatever, sort of electro pop, electro, and just whatever YouTube recommends me. I think we can bridge over right here. Just need a few more tiles of space. Yeah, this does remind... I did play RuneScape, and this does sort of have that aesthetic. I guess that also comes from this sort of MIDI, crappy MIDI player that OpenTTD has. Okay, that should be good, I think. So let's add some more trains. I guess we want to add them from this side. And that's all of our main Yeti yards doubled up. Ooh, our production's going up. This is a good sign. This is a good sign. I don't know if that helped or what, or adding some more tracks to get rid of jams. Production's a little bit higher now. It was at low 3000s and now it's at high 3000s. Check on the food. Looks okay. This is not set up correctly. This waiting bay is too long by 1/2 of a tile. 2 plus 9 is 11 plus 5. Yeah, right there. Okay. Excuse me. So what is this jamming up? This line jamming up over here. I guess these 3 tracks merging together is not great for traffic. And this one bridge is not enough, perhaps. Move things around a little bit. One thing I've never done is use multiple engines in big trains. I assume that gives them better acceleration. Yep, your assumption is correct. That is why there are 4 engines per my trains, for each of my trains. Basically just take a short train and quadrupled it. Sort of just doing this in a messy way, but it'll work fine. It'll work well enough. Get one more tile of space, I guess, on this side. Since this track isn't super important, this is just a random one. It's very calming music. Do you have any planes in this map? No, no planes. Planes are sort of boring in that you don't really build any infrastructure for them besides airports. But they are good for making money if that's your goal. Making money quickly. Okay, now this is jammed up here. Because these are all on full load. So we should just stick a priority or a overflow. Just put one here. Oops. There we go. And that'll get these trains out of the way. Just make sure it's in the catchment area. We could also adjust the layout a little bit. I don't know if I'm gonna upgrade to super long trains for these. I don't know if it makes sense. Whatever, it's fine for now. Okay, let's check on our stations. Lowest cargo rating. Good, good. No important stations. Until way down here, the food pickup has a rating. Wrong one. Food pickup has a rating of 68. It's a little bit low. Is this a Trundham station? Or is it a prawn field station? Buy advertising campaigns to boost production or boost station rating. Yeah, we could get better transported percentage. Maybe it's time to add some more platforms to the food pickup. I feel like I could use a third and fourth platform. Got some variety in the station. Well, the fruit loading doesn't work. Interesting. Doesn't show any crates. What about low goods station? Interesting. It doesn't show the boxes like the icon has. Heavy freight. There. Whatever. Eye candy. That station wasn't long enough though. Okay. Try loading up a new game, make a single engine train by cargo to the max length and have it full load. Yeah. It'll not move very fast. There's sort of a... I guess when it's pulling a lot of cargo, that depends a lot more on the horsepower. I think, or horsepower matters more when you're at your max speed, I think, actually. There's a weird difference between the horsepower and the tractive effort, which has to do with RPMs of the engine, something, question mark, question mark. But yeah. There are definitely people who understand it better than I do. How much does it cost to relocate our HQ? 23 million. I guess we can afford that. Just get it out of the way. So we need 16 tiles of space. So we'll give ourselves a bit more land here. 16 is right there. So we're gonna have to split here. Here. Bridge here. Good. And then the exits can merge right there. Let's get rid of this little bridge finally. I mean, that might help a little bit. I guess we also have some tight turns here, which we could improve. We'll slightly improve our throughput. Yes, so now we can add a few more of these food trains. How many trains do we have? So we don't even have 400 trains. We could easily, like there, you get into the thousands of trains eventually, but they're just long. That's what matters, I guess. At some point we're gonna have to expand this to, oh, lagging. Does the spinning vehicles in those circles have sense? Just asking. Yes, they have a purpose. They are logic gates to evenly divide the trains between these different paths, which affects their orders and therefore where they deliver cargo to. It's all very fancy to make sure all the cargo is perfectly balanced to make this feedback loop. And there's a turnaround track here. I don't think any trains will be using this. Can add a signal to check. A little memory. Yeah, so now we're in the, yeah, still high 3000s, I guess. Let's check on all our primary stations and industries. So here's our stone Yeti hut. We have some amount of food waiting, a lot of tired Yetis waiting, not enough building materials. Interesting. As for the actual stone, we have a few small items of machinery, small amount of machinery that was just delivered and it went away instantly. Some amount of stone waiting, so I guess we'll add a few more trains since the exit can handle it now. Oh, this place died. So we can fix that mess. That messy churn. Yeah, we just need more food. We have no food now, and we have building materials waiting. Just not enough. Okay, let's go to wood. So we start the Yeti hut. There's a lot of building materials waiting. Some food is just being delivered now. Lots of tired Yeti waiting. Over on this side, lots of machinery. Very good. That's what you want to see. I'm gonna have some excess. So that looks good. And we can add a few more trains perhaps here. What's up with this extra track here? Yeah, so this was a temporary thing we can get rid of. Since I made this into a Roro station. This extra track here is no longer needed. Good. That's a lot of wood waiting. I guess I blocked up some wood trains by putting the depot without a real prio. And then the last one, clay. The Yeti hut has some food waiting, no building materials. Over here, no machinery. Lots of tired Yetis, or Yeti dudes. We just need more machinery. Now some machinery is being delivered by this train here. What the? Oh, that's operating profit, because I moved the HQ and that costs a lot of money. Let's look at delivered cargo instead, or income. It's going up. Hey, big pepperocini. Glad to see new faces in the OpenTTD community. I'm glad you're enjoying the videos. Should we add more clay trains? Sure. Stick with the theme. Okay, so I mean, I don't see anything obviously wrong. We just want more machinery. So now let's check on the supply chains, I guess. Or the machinery supplies. Okay. We just need more food and building materials for machinery. Uranium production looks good. There is some machinery waiting. Power station just has batteries, doesn't do anything fancy. Okay, oil. This has a decent amount of building materials and food waiting because the town needs to be larger, presumably. So we can do that. Can't hurt. Let's actually keep the town. Where do we have space? I guess over on this side. Oil well doesn't do anything. Oh, I guess. Wait, that has machinery. Right, okay, so this is the primary, so that has machinery. Good. Then the refinery is the intermediate one that doesn't really do anything. And we have the refined products coming. Trains in the waiting bay. We can adjust this station as well to let trains get through it faster. And then the final one is what? Over here. This really compact one. Have the worker yard. Building materials waiting, no food waiting. Transported is good. Town size is plenty. Iron ore. Looks like they're getting production all transported. Rating's good. Check out the machinery factory. Lots of steel balls, fewer refined products, medium amount of batteries. Ratings look good. The drop. Yeah. Fluctuates. So do I want to mess with the balance? I love these animated station GRFs. Is there one for passengers? I don't believe so. Do I use schedules? I don't use schedules. Instead, I use logic to control the trains. So this stuff. So right now, there's a sort of balance in the way machinery is split. So some machinery goes to supply the primaries for building materials, and some machinery goes to supply the primaries for machinery. And the ratio right now is 0, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. For every 1 time it goes to the machinery, it goes 4 times to building materials. I don't know if I want more or less. Let's look at the building material. I feel like I want more machinery. There's also the ratio between food and building materials. Do we have to do some math? Or should we stop soon now? So the ratio between food and building materials is also 4:1. The ratio for dividing up building materials, or that's what? 4 food for every 1 machinery. Why is this jammed up? We have lots of food waiting. Let's start moving more food, I guess. Lagging? Yeah. It's hard on this area of the map where there's just everything. Stream health. Okay, looks okay. I guess we can try messing with the ratios. We can increase the machinery. So instead of being 4:1, we'll try 3:1. Over here instead of 4:1. Guess we'll delete that one. 1, 2, 3. Balancing supply cargo types between industries can be quite challenging, at least for optimizing the delivery timing and cargo loads in both Furs and Yeti. Yes, I agree. So now we just increased. What is your opinion on Ruck TS? I have not heard of that. Representative UK train set. I don't know if I've tried it. It looks relatively new, and by relatively new I mean 3 years old. It looks vaguely familiar. I don't have an opinion, I guess. Okay, so before it was 4:1, which meant that's 1 out of 5, and now it's 3:1, which is 1 out of 4. Which means we increased the amount of machinery we're getting by 25%. See what happens. It'll take some time for it to get through the network. Why is this jammed up? These bridges. Yeah, we can improve these bridges a little bit, I think. Is this a spot for tunnels, maybe? Like we can put a tunnel underneath the bridge. Okay, gives one more spot. And most of the trains are on the left side, so let's let them cross over. Just do something like that, maybe. Alright, I'm a little bit tired of that music. I guess we can get rid of that extra choice there. Let's see. Music. Volume 1, Wintergatan, original music. Okay. Let's try these. This might be loud, actually. Let's turn that down. Okay. Nice. This is still backing up. Can I fit another tunnel in here somehow? I might be able to rearrange these. I think actually, yeah. Move this over here. We have one more tile on this end. Still merges back there. Let's use tunnels. Huh. So we want a tunnel here. Let's back these ones up by a tile. Put another tunnel here. Put a bridge. This is a little bit absurd. We don't want the tunnel here. We want it one more tile over. Oh, there was a train. So if this is one tile over, bridge is in the same spot. What am I doing? Right. And this comes out here. And the tunnel comes out there. Yes, there we go. It's crazy. I could even move everything over by a tile. I guess we might as well. Music reminds me a bit of Via Purifico track. Interesting. This is the Wintergatan music. So, if you know about the Marble Machine X, this is the music that that guy made, Martin. So now I can get another tunnel here. And that was all that rearranging was just for this one more tunnel. So we have some double-decker tracks now. We can get that tunnel through like so. And we have a doubled bridge now, or doubled cross. One bridge and one tunnel. And that will greatly improve this side. And now it's just jammed up because of the actual merge itself. Oh yeah, the previous track, right? Okay. Wow, that's a lot of jamming. Did I stop a train or something? Oh, it's because of this waiting bay is messed up. Yeah. Just get rid of these extra signals. Get this train out of the way. Get this train out of the way. It's nice to see another OpenTTD stream. I've been playing a lot of Factorio lately, and this really reminds me of how some things that are easy here are hard there and vice versa. Yeah. A hard thing to do in Factorio is there are no bridges for your trains. So you have to design flat junctions for everything. So we sort of peaked a little bit in our cargo and it's going back down now. I want to... So we've upgraded this side to 6 tracks. So the next logical step is to continue that with the other tracks here, where we have 4. But interestingly, it doesn't seem too crowded. I don't know how you can have a track going back and forth and have one side seem more crowded than the other, mathematically. I guess it's this end that's crowded over here. It doesn't, like, it's not too far backed up or anything. I saw something here. This train backs up and blocks the cross, so we should move everything back a tile. Oh, train got in the way. Wait, where's the waiting bay here? 16, so it's right there. And then we can move this bridge over. Okay. Hello, Moonaversal Star Kid. How's it going? Okay. 6 tracks. I don't know how I'm gonna upgrade this part. Probably not going to. It's not very well designed, actually. Just these doubled bridges make a lot of issues, take up a lot of space and curve length. Glad to hear it. You can call me Mew. That's good. How is traffic so much worse going to the north, and it's just fine going to the south, even though there's fewer tracks? And I don't see anything backed up. Yeah, I was gone for about 3 months. I've been working on my school, university stuff. I don't think this is a Zelda remix, but I guess it could sound similar. Sort of, sort of feels that way. Okay. Adding 2 more tracks to this. I guess I'll just fit some tracks in and see what happens. It's going down pretty significantly. I wonder if I screwed up the balance, screwed up the ratios. Take a look around in a second. I started playing OpenTTD recently with a friend and I couldn't get how to get an income in time without going bankrupt. That is until I found you. Well, thanks for telling me that. I like it's good to hear. Appreciate it. I'm glad I could help. Okay, so there's a lot of building materials and stuff waiting here. Maybe we turned the ratio in the wrong direction. Barfingford could also use a larger population. '50th like. Does this already have? Wow, it already has 51 likes on this stream. Cool, thanks. Okay, so I'm gonna say that I turned the ratio in the wrong direction. We'll put it back. Zero, 1. You can even adjust it in the other direction. So now this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're not even getting much more machinery. Oh, lag. I guess let's just put it back to 4. 1 to 4, as it was before. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then also over here. Wait, I didn't adjust this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I did adjust this one. 0, 1, 2, 3. Zero, 1. Should put it over on this side. Or that's backwards. 3, 4. Yeah, so we've definitely dropped our building materials production, it feels like. Doesn't necessarily show up though. Okay, let's continue with this upgrade if we can. So we need to get over these tracks. And also over here somehow. That's not the signal I want. Finally gotten to the level of train use to where my trains don't end up crashing, blocking each other often. There was one time where it was blocked, but that solved naturally. Nice. Quarterly Yeti stream, yeah. It's been a bit. Let's move these back one more tile to get this underneath. How many red tracks can we fit in this map? Yeah. Apologies if I'm talking quite a bit, by the way. I'm just happy to see you. No, it's fine. It's the whole point of streaming, is to talk to people. Okay. One more tile back. I don't know where this tunnel's gonna go besides right up that hill. And let's lower this a little to make it easier to bridge over. This is such a mess just to add in one extra track. Not ideal. Need one more. I guess I can just do some path signal stuff. Managed to fit multiple trains on one line, but one thing that I know I'm going to need to tackle is another line for those more trains, yeah. Or 6, but yeah. That's where it starts to get fun and exciting. I guess this is fine. Path signals are very powerful. So instead of thinking, I'm just gonna put a ton of path signals like this. I wanted to switch these to tunnels, but then I can't fit a bridge here. Unless I terraform that. And then I can. Okay, good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Life happens and one never knows when one can do the YouTube content. Yeah. That is accurate as to how things are, unfortunately. Life happens. I just have a mess of crossovers for one track, even though it's really probably not necessary. Let's do the same over here. By the same I mean, let's try and fit in 2 tracks at this point. Interesting. Do some terraforming. And bridge over like so here. Bridge head's not at same level. How high up do we have to go for this? Probably pretty high. Let's go 1 tile higher. Jeez. Okay, that worked. Hi Lug, it seems I missed it. Hope you upload it. I'm not sure if you mean the stream, but yeah. We will probably be ending relatively soon. I've been to UK only once, but based on the train network I saw there, this is a fairly realistic representation of it. And the UK's trains aren't even supposed to be that good compared to like Japan, for example. I don't know. I've not ever been to Europe, actually. It's all sort of collapsed down into 2 tracks here. I have been to Japan though, I guess. I have gotten the opportunity to ride those trains and that was very nice. You can get anywhere you need. Definitely have a fascination with infrastructure. Okay, that's good enough. This is going to require a lot of terraforming on this hill. Guess I should start 1 tile back like this. Okay. One more. It's a lot of terraforming. OpenTTD just needs a mod for autumn/winter single leaf. Should cause 2-week cleanup and shutting down the network, yeah. Sounds like real life. Okay, and now here are 2 extra tracks that we've created. If I can somehow get these to connect to each other due to terraforming. Oh, hey Jewel, how's it going? Annual terraforming sort of ruins the game, in my opinion. Alpinist is tough with steam engines going up mountains, though. Yeah, I've sort of gone overboard with the terraforming here, but I'm trying to fit in 6 tracks. Provides the challenge. Annual problem here in Finland. No problem with snow, but main network is super delayed in autumn time. It's interesting. The leaves would provide such good lubrication. And hello, Duo. Yes. It's good to see you. Okay, so I can fit one more track in on that side. I've been trying to use this type of playstyle on 4096 by 4096. I mean, this map is even just, oh gosh, I think it's 256 by 512. So that's pretty huge, yeah. 256 by 512. And that's plenty of cargo. I guess Yeti is sort of, especially for Yeti, because you don't really need to connect more than one of each type of industry. Shift this track over, and shift the next track over. Then shift the next track over. This is tricky. That track. I don't think that's highlighting the right one. Should be highlighting this one first, probably. It's interesting. That one, okay. That one. Okay, there we go. Now I'll have tons of lost trains everywhere. What have I done now? This needs to connect to that one, or else they don't have a way. So let's elevate this. Go up a tile here and here, here and here, and let's connect that up. Okay. Still need one more tile of elevation here. Oops. There we go. Any plans on continuing the Fix Your Network series? Yes, I do have plans to continue it. Might even try doing like a live stream version of it. Hey Lug, your videos helped me a lot while playing. I wasn't expecting tutorials to be high quality for such a niche game, but your videos proved me wrong. Good stuff, man. Thanks. I'm glad you enjoyed them and liked them. It means a lot. Okay. And then let's move over one more track. That's not going to connect. Oh, that is going to connect. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we have one more track, and we need two more. So I'm gonna bribe this local authority. And there we go, perfect. Fits right in. Now we just have to see if there's any way to connect these up, and probably not. To do more terraforming with this. Okay. Ooh, that was the wrong direction. I'm gonna go up a tile here. And like that, perfect. That worked a lot better than I expected. And then one more on this side. Guess we should go up here. Yes. There we go. And this got misaligned at this point. Okay. How's our production doing? It's falling off a little. I guess this town is ready to be on. There we go. 2296. Oh, they built another one. Tried to get sneaky. Just put a dead-end road for them. Let's see. Yeah. I'm just reading chat. Yeah, most networks have... Like the general plan for co-op style at least is just have one big network for each, or one big station for each secondary industry, but have lots of primary industries. And I guess with Yeti, you don't even have lots of primary industries, you just have one of each primary as well. Okay. We have a bit more room here now, but not a lot. Even add more bridges on this side just to shift everything over. Just gonna shift these bridges over again. And this one doesn't need to go around the town anymore because the town's gone. And we can shift these back. And then just these bridges to save as much space as we can. Might keep that straight though. Well, actually, maybe we should keep these bridges as long as we can. For the connection to here. Oh my goodness, what happened? What's jammed up? Uh-oh. This train. One train jams up the whole network. Ah! Why? These overflows are dangerous. That's not gonna be good. That's not gonna be good. What was I doing? I was back over here. Yeah, that's what happens when you do construction. Train gets lost. Should really like... put in some pathfinding traps or something. But that'll get moving in a little bit. See, it's already starting to move. Unblocks pretty quickly, but that's not going to be good. Jams up quickly. Yeah, so a long train tried to go into this overflow and got stuck and then blocked up everything behind it. And then it was quickly propagating through the network. I think we'll be okay though. I'm gonna keep working on this. I want to rearrange this a little bit. I want to pair these two tracks together. Which means, well, we can shorten these bridges. Not that we need to. And then I want this to continue underneath some doubled bridges over here. So like this. I think that'll be good. Okay. See, the network's already unjammed, but that might mess up the whole feedback loop for years to come. And we actually need one more tile of space here. Let's just move this all the way back. In-game years, not real life years. Okay, we still need one more track, and I'll probably stop after upgrading this hub here. This pair of hubs, I guess, which are next to each other. Are you living in the USA? I just imagine you're working as a train track engineer there. I am living in the US. I am not a train engineer, though, in computer science. These trains look like they have batteries on their cars. They do have batteries on their cars. They came from the power station. They're uranium-powered batteries. And that's Yeti industry set. Wacky. Missing some signals. Let's connect this up. Okay. We still need one more track somehow through this. Maybe we do a third on this area. Like this. That looks nice. Now we just need to fit in one third track here. Hopefully trains aren't getting lost and jamming everywhere. Looks like we're okay. I've noticed that trains aren't quite good at making billions quickly. One of the reasons I might never win a game in the multiplayer. 15 to 20 billion to win servers. Yeah. Planes are good. Passenger trains are pretty good also. But it depends on the train set. A little bit, I suppose. Money isn't the primary goal for me, generally. But yeah, those are fun servers to play on. Let's connect this up. That works. So there's one. Yeah, there we go. It's intense. This is a little bit silly that it just crosses over and under itself for no obvious reason, but it works well. And then we have this track here. And now we have to do this junction and then we'll be done for today. It seems like we're out of that playlist. Listen to this one. Okay. So we need 2 more crossovers here. Seems like there's space on this side. Maybe right here. Can tighten up these tracks. One. I guess we can do a 3-track one. Debating with myself if I should just bridge over here. Let's see. Okay, chat jumped ahead. We usually limit the amount of airplanes or increase their costs. Yeah, I agree with that. I'm a fan of that. This is a bit silly, but oh well, it works. I can see you're a coder, yeah. I've been watching your vids since I got OpenTTD and haven't even subbed. Yeah, come on. If you aren't subbed, you gotta sub. Gotta like, subscribe, and comment. And yeah, I hope to see you more often. Yeah, I hope to be here more often. Hey, do base game iron mines close for a reason? Because I started playing again, but some of my iron mines just disappear. The iron mines are not special. They act the same as coal mines or forests or any of the other industries, but they close when their production drops to 0, basically. So you should, if you're making a new line, you should look for ones that aren't close to 0 production, because then you might get unlucky. I guess this is the one we wanted to row also. Make into a railroad station. I'll just keep with this janky stuff here for now. I'll have to fix this. Fix me. guess it makes sense to bridge over here. We have 4 tracks of bridges, or tunnel under, I guess. Bridges make more sense for space reasons. Next set of bridges. Five tile turn. Does that slow down the trains? There aren't that many trains on this outside track, huh? .8 tiles per day. 7.4, so it does slow them down very slightly with the 5 tile curve. Not ideal. So I guess I should switch the bridging over to over here. Leave space for this track underneath. And this funny little tunnel here is going to get in the way. I guess I want this to be lower a tile so I can get into this turn a little easier. I think 4 tiles is fine. Do it like this. Showing this other random track's kind of in the way. It's the graphics pack. I've looked at a couple, but I prefer base, but don't like the look of the rail. This graphics pack is the basic, or the vanilla for the terrain, Yeti for the industries, and nuts for the trains. Let me adjust this like that, I guess. Can I put this over here actually? Just gonna terraform that. Okay, that works. Lower this track a tile. Connect that up. here's our end of line. Or start of line, I guess. It's the exit off. Triple track just going into this one tiny drop, but it's fine. And we have 2 tracks here. We're gonna have to connect them up to the food lines, which are probably the bottleneck. Let's see how our production is doing. Let's see if we recovered. That's the wrong graph. See if we recovered from that jam. No, not really. This was the jam, I guess. This is not the sort of trend you want to see. But I think this is going to do it for today. See anything else? Let's just mark the start of line here. Or end of line. And that's all good all the way down, I guess. To over here, we also have another end of line that is unfinished. But this one here is finished, or yeah. The one extra line is finished, but the second one still needs to be connected up somehow. Maybe with a bunch of tunnels and stuff. Yeah, okay. And that's good for now. Good for today. So, yeah. As always, I will have the save game in the description of the VOD when it gets published. And yeah, that'll be it today. So, for today. So I'll see you all next time. Okay, there we go. And I think I'll try and stream the next few days if I can. We are at almost 400 trains. Yeah, thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. How do I turn off the stream? OBS. Okay, here we go.